Welcome to Newswatch tonight. Hope you had a wonderful day as we gear up for the Eid break tomorrow. Before then, here are news stories that made headlines today. My name is Melissa Oduor. On the sign language is Boniface Muredi. Newswatch begins now. President William Ruto has continued to laud his broad-based government, with ODM leader Raila Odinga saying it has ensured the country is stable and is able to achieve meaningful development and progress in the economy. Speaking when he hosted leaders and businessmen from Siaya County and appraised them of the government's projects in the region, President Ruto lauded the government's increased efforts in agricultural enterprises, stating that his government will continue championing for meaningful agriculture to ensure the grassroots economy is stable. He has meanwhile assured cane farmers that his government is committed to ensuring the crop will never again be a poverty crop, rather one that generates wealth and employment. The meeting was attended by members of parliament from Vihiga, Kakamega, Busia, Bungoma, Trans Nzoia counties, held at State House in Nairobi.
Please come to our aid in transforming Siaya, because where agriculture is having an impact in society, what national government invests, infrastructure, and even direct investment into enterprise, can change the life positively of communities. And we believe that if in the agricultural sector, in Siaya, as you have said, the intervention in terms of infrastructure and even in terms of investment, like in cotton, I think Siaya will be doing very well. And when we are talking about agriculture, we are excited, and blue economy.
We must focus on agricultural activities that put money in people's pockets. The reason I am so passionate about this sugarcane, and the reason I am ready kukosana na watu, is because we must sort it out. It is what has impoverished Western Kenya. Because when people engage in an activity that makes them poorer, we are hurting them. Mtu analete miwa yake. 6 months later, hajalipwa. 1 year later, amezama. Inakuwa ni kesi. Inakuwa ni siasa. Mpaka sasa inafika sijui wapi, itafutwe pesa ya serikali.
Our celebrated author and scholar Professor Ngugi wa Thiong'o has been cremated in the USA. According to his son Mukoma wa Ngugi, Professor Thiong'o, who died last week aged 87, was interred as per his wishes. Ngugi passed away in Beaufort, Georgia, after battling health issues, including kidney failure, which had necessitated regular dialysis treatments in his later years. His family had earlier announced that no formal public burial would be held as per the late literary giant's final wishes. Instead, a series of commemorative events would be held in Kenya and the US, where Ngugi's life and work will be celebrated. First Lady's Mazingira Awards Flama 2025 edition has been launched. The learner-centered National Environment and Climate Change Awards offer students a platform to showcase their understanding on environmental conservation. First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto launched the awards on the sidelines of the Africa Climate Summit in September of 2023. The Flama 2025 edition theme is End Pollution, Conserve the Environment, Komesha Uchafuzi, Hifadhi Mazingira, aligning with the 2025 World Environment Day theme. Speaking at the Lanana Boys School, the Secretary of Administration in the State Department for Basic Education, Florence Amoit, said Flama is in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, and other stakeholders, adding that the competition guidelines have been submitted to schools. The CEO of Mama Rachel Ruto's Mama Doing Good initiative, Elizabeth Koskei, said the awards have become an impactful environmental initiative across the country, as it is inspiring and nurturing young people into environmental consciousness.
Last year, we were having our annual delegates conference in Mombasa, and our good partners came. They had a tent where they showcased, and they were able to enlighten our teachers on the importance of conservation of the environment and the work that Mama Doing Good is carrying out. And we planted trees in Mombasa, and I believe we encourage the schools where the trees are being planted to continue nurturing the trees, because it is not only the planting, it is the taking care of the trees.
Launched in 2023 on the sidelines of the Africa Climate Summit by Her Excellency Mama Rachel Ruto, this award has already begun to shape a generation that understands the urgency of climate action and the value of environmental responsibility. I think you heard it from the participants themselves. St. Luke's School, you gave us a moving word this morning. I think I cried when I heard what you do. And if St. Luke's, special as they are, students, could do what they have done, how much more of each one of us? It's a challenge to us.
As a ministry, our biggest pillar in terms of supporting the delivery of the 15 billion trees by 2032, our main pillar is our learning institutions, our schools, the teachers that Madam talked about, and these learners. That is where we put our hope, and our policy as a ministry is that with every learner just planting 4 trees, four per year, we are able to do over 50-something million trees given the population of our learners. So I also want to urge our partners that please continue working with our schools, supporting them to be able to take that particular action.
Still on the World Environment Day, as part of this year's celebrations, Kisii County is demonstrating strong leadership in environmental conservation and sustainable development, with the county government in the process of establishing 3 tree nurseries across several wards. Speaking during the World Environment Day celebrations in Kisii County, the County Executive Committee member for Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources, Leah Bwari, said that the county is currently solarizing water projects to reduce dependence on non-renewable energy and support the transition to clean energy. National Environmental Management Authority NEMA Kisii County Director Cynthia Akoth underscored the importance of individual responsibility in environmental conservation. During the celebrations, various stakeholders gathered to mark the day with a strong focus on ending plastic pollution.
We are in the process of establishing tree nurseries in several wards, which serve as a long-term source of seedlings for water catchment restorations. Through the Directorate of Climate Change, Environment and Natural Resources, we are also implementing innovative solutions to promote sustainable source use. We are currently solarizing water projects to reduce reliance on non-renewable energy source and support clean energy adoption. Moreover, we are promoting roof water catchment, harvesting, and we so far have distributed 197 water tanks to various public institutions to boost water security. We have partnered with the private sector to enhance our material recovery center at Kisii Agricultural Training Center. This facility is now playing a vital role in recycling plastic waste, promoting waste segregation at source, which is very critical in managing our waste significantly and protecting our environment.
I'm Tabitha, Principal Kereri Girls. I want to take this opportunity to thank the county government and all the organizations represented here today who came to join us to celebrate the World Environment Day. We are very, very happy because we've been able to learn a lot as a school on what is expected of us in terms of ending plastic pollution. And I'm happy because we have clubs like the environmental club Club. We have the Scouting Club, which is very key in ensuring that they make the school a free environment from pollution, a free environment from plastics, and all kinds of litters.
On the Global Integrity Day, celebrated annually on the 9th of June to combat corruption and promote ethical living, Kenyans have been urged to take personal responsibility in fostering a culture of integrity. The initiative, observed across the globe, including in Africa, aims to address systemic corruption by encouraging individuals to embrace honesty, trustworthiness, and good character. Leaders have emphasized that integrity not only enhances personal growth but also contributes to economic development and peaceful coexistence. Bill Pepke, the executive director of Commissioning Lifestyle Integrity, says the global event highlights the importance of collective action, stressing that change begins with individuals making intentional choices to live ethically. This is advocates believe that by uniting in purpose and rejecting corruption, Kenya can transform its culture and secure a more hopeful future.
Integrity is a world movement because people recognize that corruption destroys, but integrity builds. And if we would live lives of integrity, it will open the door to more peaceful living. It will open our hearts to live with good character. And the end result is the economy and our futures will be better. Corruption, destroying, there needs to be a voice. People have to say, we can't tolerate this. It's time to do something and make a difference. And so that's the purpose behind Global Integrity Day, so that everyone can believe they can do something to make a difference. If you're going to have a nation of integrity, where is it going to start? Why not with you? Why not with me? And if together we decide we can make a difference, if together we join our energy and our focus on trying to live lives with more integrity, I believe that Kenya can change. One person at a time, but the more people, the stronger the movement.
We'll be right back after this short break with more stories. Don't go too far.
I thought the chair is facing.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Yahweh, Rapha,
join with Aura Stephanie,
Elohim, Shaddai.
This Sunday for a moment of worship on Ultimate Worship.
Your name is Yahweh.
From 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and repeat from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
For you are mine, and I am yours.
Hope TV, look and live.
Nasikia kwitwa na sauti yake, anasema njoo kwangu nikurejeshe.
Excellent selection of the best Christian program.
Stories now, over 63,000 residents of Makueni and Tana River counties are set to benefit from knowledge and tools to navigate health challenges brought about by climate change. Prudential Kenya, through its Community Investment and Prudence Foundation, has partnered with the Kenya Red Cross to launch an initiative aimed at addressing climate-related health challenges among children and women in the two counties in a sustainable way. The 12.91 million shilling initiative, dubbed the Climate and Health Resilience Fund, will be channeled towards strengthening community capacity to cope with climate-induced health challenges in the two counties, where extreme weather patterns continue to drive recurring droughts, floods, food insecurity, and disease outbreaks. Speaking during an event to launch the project in Hola, Tana River County, Prudential Kenya's CEO and Managing Director Gwen Kinisu said the fund will drive a project designed to address climate-related health challenges in a sustainable way, focusing on education, empowerment, and community resilience.
Huu ambao tunaanza leo unaangazia kuwasaidia sana sana wamama na watoto ambao wanakuwa affected na majanga zaidi ya wengine. Kwa hivyo ile kazi ambayo mtafanya nyinyi, tukishirikiana na serikali ya Tana River, tukishirikiana na Prudential, ambayo tutafanya kwa miezi 12 kutoka leo, tuna matumaini makubwa ya kwamba ikiisha hizo miezi 12, watu wa county ya Tana River wale tutafanya kazi nao, na nafurahi sana kuona mawaziri wenzetu hapa wa environment na health, tutakuwa mahali ambapo tunaweza majanga ambayo yatakuja kwa sababu yaishi. Kile ambacho tunajua ni kwamba majanga yako hapa, yamefika na yanaendelea kuongezeka, na kwa bahati mbaya ama nzuri, msaada ambao unakuja kutusaidia sisi, na tunaomba kama wafadhili wetu kama ambao wako hapa na sisi Prudential, unaendelea kupungua kwa sababu fedha kule juu haziko kabisa za kusaidia. Kwa hivyo tukianza mradi huu tujue kwamba kile tutafanya inafaa kutuacha kwa mahali ambapo tutaweza kukabiliana na yale majanga mengine ambayo yatakuja, kwa tuwe na nguvu ya kuweza kukubaliana. Hiyo ndio maana ya huu mradi.
We want to equip the most vulnerable children and mothers with the knowledge and tools to navigate the health challenges brought about by climate change. This initiative will directly benefit 63,842 individuals, including 14,048 children under 5, 27,692 primary school-going children, and 22,102 women of reproductive age in Tana River and Makueni counties.
And it's now a new dawn for residents after the government, through the Kerio Valley Development Authority, KVDA, embarked on drilling a borehole for residents in Chepkat Village, Chesra area in West Pokot County, who will now be able to quench their thirst. The water project is expected to serve 400 households, 35,000 livestock, and 300 learners and teachers. According to residents, the area has been experiencing an acute water shortage, forcing them to migrate to the neighboring country, Uganda, in search of water and pasture for their livestock. Speaking during the groundbreaking of a borehole water project in Chepukat Primary and Junior Secondary School in Kipkomo sub-county of Pokot South constituency, KVDA Managing Director Sami Naporos disclosed that KVDA has 11 water projects at various stages of implementation across the Kerio Valley region, with Chepukat borehole being the first among them. Wanjiku Manyata from the Ministry of ASOL and Regional Development and East African Community recognized KVDA as one of Kenya's 6 regional development authorities actively implementing projects for the benefit of residents in ASOL areas.
Have enough time to read because they will not be going to look for water. This community at times have been moving to Uganda with their animals during dry season. And now that we have water, they will no longer move. Learners will have ample time to be in class and read. We therefore thank KVDA so much. Lack of water has affected learners because when parents move to Uganda, most of them move with their learners. So the population goes down, and when they come back, they are unable to catch. Also, we normally send learners to fetch water very far from school. So learning at times is delayed because they take a lot of time to bring the water.
We have 11 different water projects that are in different levels of implementation. But basically in this region, this is the first one. And I think West Pokot has about 6 of the water programs in this particular area because it's also a drought-prone area. We have 2 in Turkana South, then some in Baringo, and Yare and detail in Samburu North and Samburu Central. And this basically is to caution farmers or the residents of this particular area. Because we are in Kipkomo, this is West Pokot South constituency specifically. This is the dry spot of
As the music festival competitions for secondary schools in Bungoma South comes to a close, education stakeholders have hailed the competency-based education for enhancing students' creativity and knowledge in culture and arts with potential to create jobs in future. The climax of the competitions, which are held every second term, have been held at the Nzoia Primary School in Kandui, Bungoma County. The festival's Bungoma South chairman, who is also the Ndegelwa Secondary School head teacher Elizabeth Waboba, together with Kitale High School principal Felix Nganga, have hailed CBE, saying great skills and potential was exhibited by the students. NAT Bungoma South chairman Augustine Watamba also urged parents to release their children to participate in the competitions and showcase their talents in the competitions whose theme is creativity using songs for the development of the country. To some regional news now, Zambia's former president Edgar Chagwa Lungu has died at the age of 68. His party, the Patriotic Front, broke the news saying Lungu had been receiving specialized treatment in South Africa for an undisclosed illness. In a short video, Lungu's daughter Tarsila said that the former head of state, who had been under medical supervision in recent weeks, died at a clinic in South Africa's capital, Pretoria, this morning. Lungu, who was the 6th president of Zambia, led his country for 6 years from 2015, losing the 2021 election to the current president Hakainde Hichilema by a large margin. After that defeat, he stepped back from politics but later returned to the fray. He had ambitions to vie for the presidency again, but last year the Constitutional Court barred him from running, ruling that he had already served the maximum 2 terms allowed by law.
Fellow Zambians, it is with profound sorrow that we announce the passing of His Excellency, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, 6th President of the Republic of Zambia, who departed this morning at 06 hours at Medifarm Clinic, a center in South Africa. My father, President Lungu, had been under medical supervision in recent weeks. His condition was managed with dignity and privacy, with support from all well-wishers. In this moment of grief, we invoke the spirit of one Zambia, one nation. The timeless creed that guided President Lungu's service to our country. In time, the nation will be involved to be informed of other arrangements.
Go to the world of business now. NCBA has hosted over 100 small and medium enterprises, SMEs customers at an exclusive customer engagement dinner in Migori. Stakeholders at the event shared valuable insights on opportunities to develop SMEs in the region, emphasizing the importance of public-private cooperation, discussed funding availability, and the development of entrepreneurial capacities. Dennis Njao, NCBA Acting Director for Retail Banking, said the bank has established partnerships with like-minded institutions to support SME owners in running their businesses seamlessly.
The main challenge I can sort of the recent one is about the registration of businesses. And when the businesses are not registered, it is not easy for them to do banking or borrow money for courtesy of their business. And the most affected area is the mining sector. Most of the miners are not registered business people, so they are not able to do the banking and also get to the banking services because of that limitation. And the other challenge which we are getting now is also the organized groups. Some of them, they have not been organized or registered as a group which can be able to get money from the banks. What we are doing as a county is to registering and making this group into cooperative societies. These are registered groups under Cooperative Society of Kenya, and now they can be able to transact business with their banks because they are legally registered groups.
There is a lot of enterprising and very entrepreneurial people within the county of Migori, but they just need a bit of support, and that's exactly why we do exist, so that then in the organization of, for example, the miners into cooperative societies, we want to be part of that. We want to offer education. We want to equip with capacity. In fact, when you think about business people, 3 things come to mind. Number 1 is capacity. How do we capacitize them to do the business that they need to do? To not only do it in a subsistence way, but in a truly commercially feasible way.
Agribusiness firm Kakuzi has called for a collaborative approach amongst macadamia crop stakeholders to boost local consumption through a value-added marketing model. Speaking when he addressed delegates at the ongoing National Macadamia Conference at the Embu University, Kakuzi General Manager Macadamia Operations Matthias Mwinde expressed regret that the domestic consumption of macadamia products remains low at less than 3,000 metric tons, despite its latent potential both as a snack and as an oil crop. Notwithstanding Kenya's positioning as the 3rd largest macadamia exporter globally after South Africa and Australia, Kakuzi estimates that Kenyans consume less than 5% of the overall national production, which is estimated at more than 63,000 metric tons. Mwinde has emphasized the importance of empowering smallholder farmers by equipping them with agronomic practices. He noted that farmers' groups can benefit from meaningful engagement with industry leaders by learning from their value-added initiatives to improve productivity and secure sustainable growth. The theme of this year's conference is Empowering Kenya's Macadamia Industry through Collaborations for Enhanced Value and Sustainability. And Vivo Energy Kenya, the company that distributes and markets Shell products and services in the country, has launched Shell's new and improved fuels. They include Shell V-Power Unleaded, Shell Fuel Save Unleaded, and Shell Fuel Save Diesel, each reformulated with cutting-edge cleaning agents and performance-enhancing technology. Speaking during the launch, Hans Paulsen, Vivo Energy's Executive Vice President for East, said the unveiled next-generation Shell fuels will give motorists more mileage, more engine cleanliness and protection. Vivo Energy Commercial Manager Mark Centeo says the brand is committed to offering a world-class experience to customers who visit Shell service stations in Kenya.
We always go back to our scientists to find out, do we have a new formulation that we can introduce to our customers? And we are proud today to host the Shell Brands International, who have come to Kenya to join us as we launch a new formulation in Kenya. And this is actually to state this: fuels are not the same. The fuel you buy at a Shell station is different from any other fuel that you buy. And I'm not just talking about Shell V-Power. I'm talking about the Shell Fuel Save Diesel and the Shell Fuel Save Unleaded that you buy. And what we've done is to introduce a new formulation, if you like, it's additivated fuel. All of it that you buy is additivated. What we've done is that we've improved the formulation, the additive that you're putting in every liter of diesel, every liter of unleaded, and every liter of Shell V-Power. What does it do? The first thing, and we're announcing this officially, that whether you fuel with us unleaded or diesel, you get an additional 15 kilometers for every full tank, up to 15 kilometers additional. And that simply means that we are literally putting money back into your pocket.
Some sports news now. Ukrainian boxing great Vasily Lomachenko, one of the sport's most decorated athletes, has announced his retirement at the age of 37. Lomachenko claimed Olympic gold at Beijing 2008 and London 2012 in a remarkable amateur career consisting of 396 wins and just one loss. Heralded for his terrific footwork, speed and combination punching, Lomachenko is widely considered as one of the most technically gifted fighters of his generation. After turning professional in 2013, he became a three-weight world champion in only 12 bouts. He retires with a professional record of 18 wins and 3 defeats. His final bout came in May 2024 when he stopped George Kambosos Jr. in the 11th round to claim the vacant IBF lightweight title.
I want to thank Top Rank and Mr. Bob Arum for amazing opportunity to showcase my abilities in boxing. I am grateful to the United States of America for giving me the chance to realize my potential. And of course, I wouldn't be remiss not to thank you, my dear boxing fans around the world. You have always supported me with passion and lived through unforgettable fights alongside me for over a decade. I hope you continue to love and respect this sport, just a passionality, because the men who step in a ring risk their health for the sake of their families. Peace to all.
The legendary boxer, I beg your pardon, the legendary boxer, all the very best in his next chapter of his life. That's how we wrap up Newswatch here on Hope TV. Many thanks for having kept me company together with Boniface Moredi on the sign language. On behalf of the entire crew behind the scenes, have a good night.